Yeah, what's going on, people? What's going on? I'm sitting here thinking, seeing all the stuff that's going on in the world, saying to myself, there's all these issues about gun violence and inequality and things happening in the world, and people looking towards governments, politicians, different organizations. But I say to folks out there, as these kids in Florida was, showing us or showing the world or whatever the case may be, you, the private citizen, can make a difference. You, the private citizen, can make a difference with how you maneuver and how you do whatever it is that you do. With the issues that people face, with the prevalent things of a generation going on and whatnot. It's the everyday private citizen that can make a difference with, with how they help the community, with how they protest, how you heard, just being active, being informed, being engaged, with what's going on in the world. I don't pretend to have all the answers and everything like that, but I was thinking about it. This is something that's on my mind. Us as private citizens, we have so much power, so much, you know, freedom, especially with, freedom of speech in this particular country here. You know, there's so much that we can do to make a difference, you know, and sometimes people take it for granted, the fact that, you can speak and you can have your voice be heard. You want to do it effectively, You don't just want to speak and, be out there in the streets yelling and screaming, but, you know, you can write to your local, politicians, your governors, your mayors, even the president. Enough people come together and have their voices heard, it can really start to change some things. But it's about believing you can make a difference first, in your society, in your generation, you know. And it's not just up to the kids, even though sometimes, we leave things to later generations to figure out. The question is, how can you make a difference now? How can you, you know, effectually, affect the environment now and, get involved and really participate. And sometimes there's a lot of people sitting off to the sidelines just waiting to see how things happen, or maybe there's escapism that sets in, where folks may figure, hey, it has nothing to do with me, or those are not my issues, and those particular things don't apply to me, and we could all ignore things and not get involved and turn on the TV, or just find ways to entertain ourselves. But we do live in a world, we do live in a society where things are more connected than ever before. People, do have a tendency to sidestep issues. I myself, can, be accused of that as well. But like I said, even I myself as a private citizen can make a difference even in a small way. Everybody doesn't have to participate in the way that anybody else would, but like I said, you could volunteer, you could spend time helping out your local community, trying to figure out where it's needed, where your voice can be heard. You know, like I said, you don't have to go out in the streets and march and everything like that, but you know, the private citizen can make a difference. Just in some way. Maybe it's community service. Maybe it's just volunteering your time. Maybe it's donating food. Maybe it's just caring about the laws and writing to your politicians or whatever the case may be. Just looking out for your neighbors and stuff like that. I think a lot of that is lost. Sometimes folks don't believe that as a private citizen or as a particular individual that you can make a difference, but you can. You just have to believe that the community is worth being there for. You have to believe that the future generations will be benefited from your contribution. Because you definitely have the kids out there doing it. I think they're gonna have a march out there in March. Going against gun violence, and there's other protests and things happening. Hashtag Me Too movement. There's the Dreamers. They have their issues as well with immigration. There's so many different things going on, and it's just it's interesting. Like I said, it's interesting to see how the new generations and everything is shaping up. But it is possible, to make a difference. I think it's a matter of wanting to, about caring about those particular type of things. Yeah, you have to want to make a difference. You have to care. You want to strive and want to push, and want to go on with that. You know, yeah. I mean, even myself, I think about it. I say, you know, what are some of the ways that I could be, effective with what I'm doing? You know, it's a challenge because sometimes you just don't really want to get involved. Sometimes you just don't want to be bothered. You're saying, look, those are those folks' issues over there. What difference, can I make? And it is like the saying or the quote goes from, President Kennedy. Everyone can make, and one person can make a difference, and everyone should try. You know, but the reality is, not everybody's gonna try, and that's fine. Everybody has different strengths. Everybody has different things about them. Here's what it is. But for those that care, you can make a difference. Thank you for coming through, Tosh Time. I appreciate you. I'm just talking about different stuff that's going on in the world. Different things that's happening and whatnot. About private citizens out there, people in their communities, people who are, just concerned with what's going on in society in general. They can make a difference. They can be of value. They can be of substance. They can contribute. Like I said, everybody don't have to march. Everybody don't have to contribute in the same way. You could just do something for your community. What's going on, Green Bay Wacky? Thank you for coming through. Thank you, Natural Angel TV, for coming through. Appreciate it. Thank you, Tosh Time. Maybe it's the headphones. But this is just me talking about all the issues basically that are going on. Like I said, I don't have to go into what's going on in the country. And people know some of the things that's going on in the countries with, teachers being harmed, shootings in schools, inequality, amongst women, in Hollywood, in the workplace and stuff like that. The situation going on with the Dreamers, people being deported, stuff like that, immigration status, and, all other kind of issues that are going on in society. Yeah. I don't know how deep the live stream is, but it is about people understanding that every private citizen can make a difference. Some people think that they have to, be a part of an organization or, it has to be a governmental thing. You can make a difference in your own way. Yeah, nah, the Dreamer situation yanks a lot of people's chains, Tosh Time. But, yeah, Natural Angel TV, definitely. Tosh Time, great one, maybe from Mars. Oh, okay, this is another video she probably did. I gotta check out. But yeah. I just see so many times people think that maybe in the littlest, simplest way that they can't be of help. Sometimes, like I said, it's just being active. I mean, I have community board meetings and stuff like that I need to go to. Sometimes it's, showing up to a political rally or, maybe a town hall meeting and just find out what's going on in your community. Just being engaged, just being active. Sometimes it takes us getting older. Sometimes it takes tragedy. It takes many different things that, causes us to get involved. Sometimes really it just starts with being willing. If you're willing to care, if you're willing to just really, give a darn about what's going on in your community. And the more and more as I get older, the more and more I see things and see how many people are not taught, see how many people don't look out for each other, how many people are to themselves. It does worry me, it does concern me. The world is getting more dangerous, it's becoming less of a friendly place, No, Green Bay, nothing really happened today that caused pain. But the thing about it is, Green Bay, I can talk about pain any day because, people are constantly in pain, people are constantly going through stuff. People are constantly looking for ways to, find hope. TJ's Woodworking Shop in the house. I appreciate you for coming through. Thank you for coming through, But this is just about people being able to make a difference. It's just sometimes we need to be reminded that we can make a difference in our community in a small positive way, helping out the elderly, volunteering at your local, I don't know, say police station if that's something that you want to do, or, old elderly home, or just, police athletic league if you have those, or just different things in general. I think I wanted to say general about society today. Yeah, no, it is that Tosh time. I'm talking about things in general, but I'm talking about stuff specifically because people wonder if they can make a difference when it comes to issues, that we face today, with gun rights and, inequality and racism and stuff like that. People can make a difference. The question is, are you willing? Do you care enough? Is it something that you feel or believe that you can be heard about? Because there was a quote or saying, I forgot who said this quote. They said when you believe, the people that don't have power are usually ones that don't believe they don't, or something like that. And I said usually people who don't believe they have power are the ones that give it up, or something like that. And I say to people out there, when you don't believe that you have power, usually you're right because you gave it up. Just when you think you don't have any influence, when you think you can't be heard, when you think you can't be positive, when you think you can't be influential, when you think you can't affect change in some small way, in some, you know, I don't know, I don't know way, I don't know the right words for it. I'm still a little tired. When you think you're not effective with your voice, it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. When you don't think that you can make a difference, usually it becomes true because some people out there think, hey, you know what, I'm just one person. I'm just living for me and my family. And, you know, as long as me and mine are good, I don't have to worry about the rest of the community. But ultimately, the things that we don't worry about and the things that we think that don't touch us and affect us at some point come to our doorstep. So what do? Do you wait till it comes to your doorstep? Or do you start to get engaged and find out just what's going on and see how you can make a difference in a small way? You don't have to get involved and engaged like everybody else does. Like I said, it could just be volunteering your time. It could be your money. It could be your energy. It could be your prayers. It could be a conversation. Yeah, this is why I say reflection on pieces of divine or puzzles. Yes, Natural Angel TV. Hey, listen, my mom's always taught me to never forget where I came from. Nah, your mother's a wise woman. Very wise woman. I think somebody else was saying something. Happy Sunday to you, TJ, as well. Fortunately, I agree with the Bible. I kind of want us to see it play out. Well, if you want to get biblical, Green Bay Wacky, this can get biblical. Like I said, I'm not going to get too biblical even though it's Sunday. You know, like I said, I don't have a Bible in front of me, but it is what it is. I see it more when you think people help you around. They think it's hard to say the government as an example of someone helping around you. Well, yeah, Green Bay, people think that you may need, government or big organizations, to help make a difference. Nah, sometimes, you as the private citizen can make a difference, and other private citizens getting together in a way to help out the community. Just, like folks help each other out sometimes here on YouTube. It's not hard. It's not hard. Of course, make sure people use and abuse the charity and stuff like that. That's a whole other live stream right there that I'll talk about one of these days, as far as, not abusing charity when it comes like that. But definitely, facts, wins, and beliefs. The grapefruit truth. Yeah, I know that song. It ain't hard to tell. Wisdom be leaking out my grapefruit truth. I mean, like carrying groceries for an old lady and fixing a friend's car, etc. Yeah, no, I agree with that. I agree with that, Green Bay Wacky. I'm talking about stuff like that. People feel that they have to, have this big rally, a big march to make a difference, so you have to have national media attention and, things of that nature. No, you don't. That's one level of it. But then another level of it is, helping an old lady and doing all that stuff. Like one of the examples of something I did. I didn't really feel like doing it, but I did it. I was getting off the train and just helping the lady down the stairs with her stroller and stuff like that. You're tired coming out of work, but hey, you care about your community, you care about people out there. I'm saying? You try to lend a helping hand wherever you can, however you can. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a big thing. It doesn't have to be a major thing. But one thing touches another, and you never know. Like I said, because there's so much negativity in the world. There's so many ways to slap somebody down. If I told people, what, be negative and, be, harsh towards each other, folks, they don't need me to do a live stream for that. You can do that on your own. What's going on, Shirley Smith? Thank you for coming through. And it is Jack A 420. Oh my God, Jack A 420. I'm honored to have you in here, sir. Appreciate you for coming through. Thank you for coming by, stopping by. What's up, my ninja? Oh my God. Yeah, wow. Wow. Cheers, fam. Cheers, fam. Cheers to all you folks for coming through. Like I said, but people forget sometimes, and sometimes even I forget too. Just the difference that we can make in our respective communities. You know, just being a part of it, just being awake, just being aware. Sometimes, it's you don't have to be totally engaged. You don't have to be deep down inside, but being a part of what's going on, having a a concern about the future. You know what I'm saying? 84 miles, 3 years back. Sorry to hear about that, Green Bay Wacky. Hugs to you and Tosh Tom, both Green Bay Wacky, from Shirley Smith, from myself, from everybody else, I imagine. So, like I said, sorry for your loss, and it's tough. I had my grandmother that I lost in 2015, so she would have been 81 this year, 81, 82, I think this year. You know, shame on me. No, 83 actually. What's going on? Paying kisses. Thank you for coming through. You know, but yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. But just I say, remember some of the lessons that they taught you. Pass it on to the next generation. And the reason I say folks can make a difference is because we got a lot of young babies coming up. We got a lot of young kids coming up. People that don't know. People that need help. People that need direction. People that just need guidance. Positive vibes out there. People to know that hey, people can care about you. Concerned about you. Especially with our kids getting shot up in schools and it's seeming like the adults don't care enough, and the NRA situation, and you got companies now backing away from the NRA, and politically it's a hot button issue. But what happened when other stuff happened? What about San Bernardino? What about the Pulse nightclub shooting? What about Sandy Hook? What about Las Vegas? So it's like, I guess it just takes that movement from the right people at the right time, and it shouldn't just be the kids, but like I said, maybe it takes that next generation to be those private citizens, or those group of private citizens that are coming up, that'll be in the future of tomorrow. I know if I type in your stream, it will stream attention to this. Always what I want. What I'm saying, what now? I know if I type in your stream, it will steer attention to me, which isn't what I want. No, then listen, Tosh Time, you type in my stream. I don't care. I'm not worrying about it. Say what you want. No. Type in your stream. I don't care. Anybody wants to say anything to folks and communicate with each other, listen, I'm all for it. I appreciate the engagement. To tell you the truth, I was doing the first 3, 4 minutes, 5 minutes of the stream, and I didn't know who was showing up. Like I said, I'm 17 minutes in, and I'm just glad there's 9 people with 5 thumbs up. I'm appreciative of that alone. So, Tosh Time, if you want to speak, you got something you want to say, you got somebody you want to say hi to, Shirley Smith, Paying Kisses, Jackie A420, I appreciate you all for coming through here. Like I said, I don't, listen, creative redundancy, thank you for coming through. Like I said, no, now that I think it applies to your stream as well. Well, what applies to my stream as well? Oh, okay. Nah, it's all good. Listen. Um, you can listen, but like I said, people have questions, people have thoughts, people have things that they want to say. I asked you the question out there, Tosh Tom, how do you feel like you can make a difference as a private citizen in your community? I asked anybody out there, Shirley Smith, Jack A420, Creative Redundancy, TJ's Woodworking Shop, how do you feel like you could make a difference in your particular community? Because I don't have all the answers. Like I said, I'm just somebody who's speaking, out in the world and putting it out there. Green Bay Wacky, how do you feel like you can make a difference? Yeah, well, no, it's not a corny to say Tosh Time is a blessing to the community. She is. It's appreciative, what I'm saying? Like I said, this is just, time to share ideas and say things and just put positive vibes out there, and not unrealistic. Like I said, there's realistic stuff going on in the world, This isn't a kumbaya live stream, and, we holding hands together and all that, which I'm not saying anything is wrong with that. But I just try to come at things in a realistic way. I feel like I make a difference by leading with strength and honesty. Yeah, I appreciate that. Listen, we need more honest people in this world, Tosh Time. We need more people with strength. And Shirley Smith, I appreciate you for the $10 super chat. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm not as strong as I would like to be, Tosh Time, but I appreciate that. And thank you, Shirley Smith. I know you didn't have to do that, and I'm very grateful to you for what you've done. I appreciate you for the positive vibes and just the donation and whatnot. Listen, Green Bay, if it sounds cliche, it just sounds cliche. Like I said, we just try to find more like-minded people in the world, and I think Green Bay, you make a difference in your way. Toshtown makes a difference in her way. Shirley Smith in her way. Jack A420, Creative Redundancy. Yeah, much love to you as well. Green Bay Wacky. You want to have that positive energy out there because there's so much negative stuff out there. And there's so many people out there that feel like they can't make a difference. There's so many people out there that feel like as a private citizen they don't matter. Thank you for coming through my world in OKC. I've been seeing you in a couple of live streams here and there, around and whatnot. Thank you for coming through to my live stream. But yes, Tammy, welcome, Tammy. Am I always honest? Not as honest as I would like to be, and thank you for the real thing coming through. I don't know if I'm always honest, but I try to be honest on these live streams. TJ's Woodworking Shop, much love to you as well, brother. Appreciate you. I try to be positive. I try to be realistic with what I'm doing. I mean, I could come to you with some negative stuff. I could tell you some things you'd be surprised. Oh, wow, Mel, you think like that sometimes? Yeah, sometimes it happens. You try to state things as they are. Yes, I try to state things as they are, not as they might be. Sometimes that happens as well, the possibilities. It's like an old timer told me, when you get on here, you want to try to leave people with hope. As long as you leave them with hope, as long as you leave them with something, that they can grasp towards, especially in this dark world. It is my opinion, as we get closer to nature, we live more productive in the earth. I'm just reading the comment. It is of my opinion, if we get closer to nature and live more conductive with the earth, we can heal our mind collectively from our parasitic environments we've been indoctrinated into. But sorry, okay? Listen, it happens. Barbie, what's going on? Thank you for coming through to the live stream. I'm just basically talking about the fact that people as private citizens can make a difference in their community, in their world, in their country, in their society. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't make a difference. Don't let anybody tell you that, your contribution is too small or is insignificant. Don't let anybody tell you that your voice isn't important. It is. It's just learning how to use your voice, your contribution, your thoughts, your ideas effectively. And I think that's what people don't do. They don't come together collectively or, look at this stuff individually as it being anything relevant. Even me just doing this live stream, I can say that this live stream is irrelevant. Even if nobody came in and watched, it's still relevant for me to say these things and put it out into the air to hopefully somebody catches it. It's different for me because I only try to do something to say. Yeah. I agree with you. On that, Tosh. When you have something to say. I'm still so sad about Pet Monster. Sorry to bring it up. He supported many of us. No, there's nothing wrong with bringing up Pet Monster and that whole situation. Like I said, I tell anybody with the Pet Monster situation, just get all the facts, find out what happened, try to remain calm, don't do anything in a haste. Just really just try to, find out what all that happened, and then, you go from there. Like I said, so, it's not the end, because I say with the Pet Monster situation, wow. Okay, I know what I'm going to have to do right now. I know what I'm going to have to do. And, okay. Yeah. Okay. Here's what we do. So, suck Mike Hawk. Ha, that's funny. I got you. Okay. Here's the thing. Just had somebody come through to the chat. It was somebody who was, I guess, trying to troll and do all that other stuff. This is what I'll say to anybody. I'm not a drama channel. And there's somebody that came through earlier, Tosh Time. I kind of deal with my live streams, my stuff like that. I deal with it with extreme prejudice when I come to drama and, negativity and all that stuff like that. So my thing is this is not a drama live stream. This is not a drama channel. I don't look for the drama. I know people want to troll. I know people that want me to respond. Yeah. First, let me see. Can I make you a mod? I don't think I could do that in the YouTube chat. Can I do that in the YouTube chat? Hmm. Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. Wow. Wow, no to the negativity. Try to let me know. Yeah, nice to see you talking real time. Wow. Yeah, nah, it happens. As far as the trolling, I don't deal with that. I don't deal with that. I'm not gonna have the whole trolling situation going on. Sorry about that, Tosh time. Next time, click my name, three dots. Wait, click your name, the three dots. Nah, when it comes up, all I can do is remove for using the timeout. Click next to my name, three dots. The three dots. Oh, okay, wait, is it? Yeah, I don't think I can do that on here, Tosh time. I don't think I could. I don't think I could do that right here on this because I don't have Google Hangouts. I'm having a rough weekend, fun activities. Yeah, nah. Thoughts and prayers with you, Bobby. Hopefully everything works out with you. Sorry that you've been going through all that. Yeah, Tosh time. As far as the whole thing here goes, I have to be in Google Hangouts to do that. I just report the other guy. Like I said, I don't do the whole drama. I don't do the whole trolling thing. I mean, there's people that want me to get involved in that. And again, sorry to hear about your legal situations like that, Bobby. Yeah. No, I do need mods. I do need mods, but you know, that's coming up. That's coming up. You live in a bad area. I know what it's like to live in a bad area. I know exactly what that's about. Try to stay strong out there. Stay as positive as you can. Don't let the situations overcome you. Activities. Had to share out here. Kind of sad. Yeah, nah, definitely. Definitely thoughts and prayers with you, Barbie, and I ask anybody inside the live stream to, just really keep Barbie in the prayers, in your prayers and whatnot, going through her situations and stuff like that, definitely, definitely when you have to have the sheriffs and stuff like that out there, but even you too, as a private citizen, like I said, you can make a difference and do whatever it is that you have to do, but just be safe. Don't try to take the law into your own hands, Barbie. That's something that you really don't want to do, you know. But yeah. Thank you, OKC, for coming through. Appreciate you for just coming through to the live stream. Forgive me if I was a little distracted for a minute. I just had to take care of some things inside this live stream and whatnot. But I am paying attention to what you said, Bobby. And like I said, just try to be safe out there. If you have to call the local authorities, if you have to get on the phone with a family friend or somebody like that just to come through, then definitely do that. Like I said, I wish I could help you out more and whatnot. Take care again, OKC. Thank you for coming through to the chat, just for being around and just adding a positive vibe to what you do and whatnot. You know, touchdown too. Oh, okay, so you're connecting on Twitter. That's cool. That's cool. I forgot to see your schedule on there, Green Bay Wacky. I know you're gonna go live again, so you can put it in the chat for anybody that missed it when you're gonna actually go live again, and just be around and whatnot. You know, yeah, it definitely can be stressful out there. Sunday, oh, you're gonna go Sunday. Well, so you're probably gonna go live later on today. Then I take it. You know, um, I don't know. This is wild. This is wild. It's crazy what we go through in life and just the different type of things that happen and whatnot. Like I said, again, Barbie, like I said, hopefully everything works out for you as much as possible. Try to hold tight, hold strong. I will keep you in my thoughts and my prayers, and hopefully whatever you're going through, you know, doesn't overcome for you. I mean, I say that anything in these type of situations, you pray for strength to deal with it all. And hey, Patch, what's going on? The man who refused to die. Well, I mean, if you need to talk, Bobby, I can give you, you can, catch me in the Hangouts, seeker.dreamer.believer@gmail.com. You can definitely send me a message there. Um, it's always the same. Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 7:30. But I did skip last night. I'm boring. Yeah, nah, you're not boring. You're not boring. Green Bay Wacky. Actually, your live stream's a lot more exciting than mine. I'm more conversational piece. I'm more of a mellow, laid back individual. Some people say Barry White. Yeah, now when you get knocked down, you got to get back up again and keep getting back up again. I can't stay, but I always want to show love. Nah, definitely, Patch. I appreciate you for coming through. You know. Well, yeah, you're currently doing a live on the Second Amendment. Oh, you're going there. Wow, you're going there. Well, it happens. It happens. Second Amendment rights. That's a whole other situation as well. I love hanging out with you. Yeah, no, I love you. I like when you come through too, Patch. Definitely. You're going for the gusto. Second Amendment rights. I don't know if I'm ready to tackle that right now. Yeah, yeah. I understand. But doing a live stream about it, oh man, I could only imagine what's going on with that. I might have to check and see what's going on over there. Anybody check out Patch, our rights and the way we work together. Yeah. Second Amendment rights are a divisive issue, man. Like I said, there's a lot of people that are saying, hey, man, once they take the Second Amendment rights away, then they take away, so many other rights. Because I mean, it gets dicey because you say to yourself, if they take away Second Amendment rights, then will they take away First Amendment rights as well? Yeah. I understand Green Bay. I just appreciate you for coming here, being here for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever it is. Thank you for being here. Excuse any trolls, anybody that came through. I know folks are not gonna go away. I've been getting trolled a little bit lately. Folks have been trying to bait me, and I know some people coming after me and try to say some things, and that's what it is. But like I said, I can go to my local FBI office if I have to, and deal with it through the FBI if I need to get serious like that. So for anybody watching that wants to troll and take that to the next step, we can go to the FBI. I don't have time. I'm gonna wrap up real soon because I was trolling you. I maybe help you with that. I'm really good friends with a lot of trolls on YouTube. Well, if it comes up again, Patch, I'll let you know. I'll let you know who the person is. Because I don't got time for it. I'm not on here to troll. I'm not on here for the hate. I know people do it. I guess as you get more exposure, folks want to come at you about that. But right now, I'm just about something else, something different. Yeah, there's a lot of people on here who are friends with trolls. Tosh time, a lot of people. Yeah. No. You're not infringing on my time, Patch. You're not infringing on my time. Nobody here is infringing on my time. Maybe the troll, but even the troll is just doing what trolls do. Like I said, I like to have conversations and people talk and whatnot. My live streams could go anywhere. No, okay, Shirley Smith, thank you. It was nice to see you as well. Thank you for the super chat. I'm very grateful to you coming by and just basically showing the love. And yes, Tosh time, I'm about to wrap this up. Thank you, Patch. I appreciate that. Thank you for everybody for coming by. And even the troll. Even the troll. Thank you for coming by. Yeah. Gotcha. Great live. You deleted message. What happened? Thank you. I appreciate that. Big guys. Missed it by that much. Oh, okay. Nah, big guys, I appreciate you just for coming by and showing your face, coming from Australia, straight out of Australia with the kangaroos and everything, with the Vegemite and all that stuff. So I'm peaking at 12 people in the live stream. I don't normally get 12 people in the live stream, but I am appreciative. Night to you, Shirley Smith. Thank you for the super chat. And wow, hey, what's up? What's up, Yvette? Is it Yvette? I'm seeing a lot of new people I haven't seen in a while, or people I haven't seen before, and I appreciate all the best to you. But like I said, this is the part of the live stream where I'm basically just saying the goodbyes, just thanking the people for coming, thanking for the super chat, thank you for everything, appreciate everybody, peace and love to you. not to stall. Check each other out. Go to each other's channels, live streams, all that other stuff. If you want, if you see something that you like, then, you know, subscribe. If you don't, then that's what it is. Make it and lace up tonight and take care. Okay, Creative Redundancy. See you later. Appreciate you. Like I said, everybody, just thank you for coming by. Thank you for having this conversation with you. Trying to stay positive is definitely a rough week. Well, okay. Wow, that's crazy, Bobby. But like I said, I'm here if you want to talk. I'll come by your channel, Bobby, and I'll try to hit you with the link, you with the information, and we can talk from there if you want to talk from there, Bobby. So on that note, like I said, stay blessed, folks. Preparing to go to the hospital now. Oh wow, be safe in the hospital. Exactly. Spread love. Oh man, and then Vinny G comes in. Come on, man. I'm trying to walk away. I got 2 Australians in the live chat, man. Why did y'all come now, man? Why did y'all come as I'm wrapping up the live stream, man? But basically what I was saying, just to wrap this whole thing up, that you, the private citizen, can make a difference in your own way, wherever you coming from. Bobby, I will talk to you, but I say to anybody, regardless of your country, your state, your province, you, the private citizen, can make a difference in your own way. Don't let anybody tell you that you're not relevant, your voice isn't enough, that your contribution is too small, you know, or even too great in a lot of ways. But on that note, I really got to go for the interest of time, because there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes. There's a couple of people I got to talk to, and then it was George Romo. I appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. I've been lurking. Let's see. Let's organize a dance. That's funny. That's funny. Maybe you can help me with the trolls. Yeah, peace and love to all. Again, let me finish it. Yeah, for the trolls. Yeah, we can organize a dance for the trolls as well. You know, but again, let me hit this 37th minute. And as I hit to the 37th minute, I think I'm going to get out of here. We can organize a dance for the trolls too. Okay, now I'm out for real. Spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. Take care. Thank you for watching.